Hello my dudes, dudettes, and everything in between. Welcome back to FFXIV Games. And today we're going to be continuing on with our Let's Play of Final Fantasy XIV. We left off right where we were right now. We just returned some materials to help Sid build an Alembic so that we can get into everyone's good graces and be allowed access into Stone Vigil. But that Inquisitor dude came in and kind of ruined everything. Again. So now we gotta see if we can come up with a plan. And he's concerned about Inquisitor Guillaume. Before we can persuade Lord Drama to help us, it seems we must convince Lord Inquisitor Guillaume that we are not his enemy. But just how might we go about doing that? Drop him off the side of a cliff? Just a thought. We know little and less about the good Inquisitor, despite him being such a prominent figure in Kurthus. Perhaps we should learn more by speaking with the people in Whiterun front. Share your findings with Alphino in the square. I'm sure he can formulate a strategy from here. Jolot. Inquisitor Guillaume? Yes, of course. I know of him. Alas, I have not seen him since the day he came to Whiterun front, several moons ago. My memory is somewhat muddled, but I recall that a blizzard nearly buried us in the snow that day, and I had the ill fortune, of being assigned to the night's watch. While the stronghold slept, we walked the halls and patrolled the exterior in a darkness black as pitch. My route took me outside the eastern gate at one point, where I caught sight of silhouette illuminated by the light of the city. Thinking it was a wayward traveler, I cried out and gave chase, but slipped and took a terrible fall. When I woke, it was days later in this very bed, where I have lain recuperating from my injuries ever since. Dude, this guy's been on bed rest for months. How badly did you get hurt? I had tried to rescue him, but in the end, Inquisitor Guillaume rescued me, carrying my unconscious body to the gates. I owe him my life, sir, and I hope to one day repay his kindness. Alright, so even if this guy did have dirt on him, he's not going to tell us because... Oh, why is there another up here? Oh, where the... Oh, it's down. Okay, it's that, storage lady. Yeah, he won't give anything up because that guy saved his life, apparently. Inquisitor Guillaume, I am the foggiest of whom you speak, unbeliever. Aye, we have learned of your deeds at Witch Drop. I will not be party to whatever dastardly schemes you have hatched against the Inquisitor. Away with you. Oh my god, these people are getting on my nerves. And not like the Sylphs because of how they speak, just the fact that they are so fanatical about this stuff. Like, dear god. Like, chill pills all around, please. Under Inquisitor Guillaume's watchful gaze, the unprecedented numbers of heretics have been unmasked and brought to justice. Though he's unmasking a lot of unbelievers and heretics. That doesn't strike anyone as odd. Just all of a sudden he pops up and, oh, heretic, 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 heretic. They say he goes days without sleep, so great is his devotion. Blessed are we to have such a goodly, righteous man to protect us. If he's not sleeping for days on end, maybe he's not a person, like, just a thought, you know? Like, maybe he's not normal. Which, you know, would cause most people to be concerned. But no, these people are like, oh my god, he's such a good person. He's killing people whom we didn't even know were bad, had no inclination were bad, didn't even think were bad. But apparently they were bad just because one man said so. The Holy See has decreed that the Inquisitors are the arbiters of Halone's will. They are to be afforded every courtesy and the utmost respect. So they're seen by the people as like one of the highest ranked religious officials. That's kind of bothersome. Maybe if you didn't wear just that, you wouldn't be so cold. In case you have yet to notice, my attire is ill-suited to this climate. I realized it soon after our arrival, but it paid it no mind as I had hoped we might have the Enterprise far faster. Instead, we have wasted far too much time meddling in local affairs. I agree. Never mind. Our journey is almost at an end. All that remains is to deal with the irksome Inquisitor. Sid tells me you have been busy making inquiries, yes? It should come as no surprise that he is held in high regard. Even so, I am beginning to suspect that he has other reasons for hindering us now. Let us more closely review the testimonials you obtained. Clive, mayhap they will provide insight into Inquisitor Guillaume's motivations. Mayhap. I doubt it, but mayhap. By the lights of Ishgard, Alphino appears to be in deep thought. Something troubles me about the wounded knight's account. He claims he fell chasing the figure in the darkness that he saw outside the eastern gate. Yes, but the main road leads to the southwestern gate. Since we arrived in Whiteborough Front, I've seen no travelers arrive by the eastern gate. Moreover, he said he glimpsed a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city, which would imply that the Inquisitor came from the north of the eastern gate, not south. But it cannot be so. That way lies not but a deep chasm. Assuming Sir Joliet is not misremembering, the Inquisitor behavior that night makes absolutely no sense, at least to me. Mayhap retracing his steps will shed light on this mystery. Basically what he's saying is that, like, the guy is saying he's coming from this gate, but the way to get here from Ishgard and everywhere else is from that gate. So he's basically saying, like, there's no way that the Inquisitor could have arrived from this gate. Only the way here is Stone Vigil and a deep ravine down there. Which, you guessed it, ladies and gentlemen, I believe I can fly. I just became a blob upon the ground. Oh, frick, I am not at high enough health for this. Damn, I almost died because I entered this area too quickly. And if you remember at the very beginning of the game, I told you, you cannot die from fall damage, but you can die from the stupidity of falling into a group. I almost became the stupid one. And that's the Inquisitor's corpse. Okay. And we picked off the scroll that was on him. That's weird. Have y'all figured it out yet? Have you? Have you? Not that hard to figure out once you saw the body. And if you don't, then Alphino in just a minute will explain it to you. Is this the way to go? I don't know. Why should it not be? It is not. I am stupid. I am absolutely stupid. I don't know why I keep thinking every time I do that, I go that way. Because I feel like, oh, well, now, because I see this wall right here, a very useless wall to hide this. You found something, didn't you? Well, don't keep me in suspense. Let's see it. Given the contents of the encyclical, I believe you have just made the acquaintance of the real Inquisitor Guillaume. The one we met was an imposter. Nearly come to Kurthis and murdered on the day of his arrival. Yes, it would have been a simple thing to assume his identity. For even if he were to behave oddly, who would dare question the wisdom of a papal appointment? Still, while this is incontrovertible proof that the Inquisitor is an impostor, we have yet to discern his true identity, or why he has decided to oppose us. We must proceed quickly, Clive, before he learns that his deception has been discovered. I know, it'll be awful! Alphino is determined to discover Inquisitor Guillaume's true identity. Since Lord Dramont has already been turned against us, I fear that this encyclopedia alone will not serve to convince him of our claims. But what might persuade a man so quick to disregard the endorsements of two high houses? The cook did say the Lord listens to and respects the opinions of his knights. If a certain knight were to provide testimony that supports our claim, yes, mayhap that is the only way left to us. Confront Sir Jolot with the evidence you discovered, and see if it helps him recall the truth of that night. As a man of faith, he may find it difficult to cope with such a horrifying revelation. Nevertheless, we must do everything within our power to secure the Enterprise. Yeah. Unfortunately. So now we gotta go talk to that dude who was saved by the fake Inquisitor. One sec. Alright, I was just making sure I was still in the frame. The Inquisitor is an imposter. Don't be preposterous. That could not possibly be true. Oh, but it is. He's your father. He's a paragon of virtue, a dedicated servant of the Fury. You would have me believe that this is all a lie. If you are so certain that your ludicrous story is true, then go and speak with Sir Pernilla. She was at the Eastern Gate that night, and she helped the Inquisitor carry me here. But I will never speak against the man who saved my life. Y'all really didn't see that coming. Y'all got some problem. Alright. Hello, Prunilla? You. I do not believe I know you, sir. You literally just said you. Pray move along and trouble me no more. Can't do that. Are you in the habit of handing bloody documents to strangers? Why would you show me such a dreadful thing? I know naught of it. Not at all. Cast doubt. 3, 2, 1. I doubt you. You know, don't you? Fury take me, I prayed this day would come. When Sir Jolent gave chase, I followed close behind. He didn't fall. One of those Javanian abominations lashed out at him, and nearly killed him right then and there. I drew my sword and rushed to his side, straining to see the enemy, but what came out of the dark was not a beast, but a voice. He knew things about me, about my family, secrets I had never told another. He said that if I kept his confidence, Sir Jolent and I would be spared, but if I defied him, everyone I loved would suffer unimaginable horrors before they died. When at last I agreed to his terms, the man came forward. His robes marked him as an Inquisitor, but I knew him to be false. Together, we carried Sir Jolent to the infirmary, and on his first night in White Room Front, Inquisitor Guillaume was heralded as a hero. Soon after came the accusations. Countless men and women of good moral standing seized while in possession of draconian rosaries. As I feared, he was condemning the innocent to death. I wanted to confess to Lord Dramont, wanted to put an end to the madness, but then I would remember the Inquisitor's threats, and so I did nothing. Until Lord Francel was accused. Some time ago, I found the Inquisitor, and found that he kept draconian rosaries in a chest hidden southeast of White Room Front. So I took several from his chest and planted them in shipments bound for Skyfire Locks. As I hoped, they were discovered and considered evidence of a conspiracy against House Hellenarch, thus exonerating Lord Francel and casting doubt on the other recent trials. And that is the entire truth, I swear. Helen, forgive me for not acting sooner. Well, I mean, you were kind of scared for your life. Makes sense. No one really blames you. Some creature who took the form of another person appears and threatens you. I would be scared too and do what he said. But yeah, that's what happened. Basically, a dragon took the form of the Inquisitor and did all that stuff. I found it really intriguing when I got to this part in the story the first time. I was like, huh, I never picked up on that. And it makes sense with that, the fact that he just so uh, randomly appears and all of a sudden is able to figure out that all these people are heretics right off the bat. Why do you persist in this folly? I will not grant you 3 access to the stone vigil. Do not make me repeat myself. There had better be a very good explanation for why you are carrying these rosaries. And where did you find this papal encyclical? Pure take me. The Inquisitor is a heretic? Never before have I heard such an unbelievable tale. But this evidence in your testimony could have no other explanation. I have misjudged you and your friends, Clive, and for that I deeply apologize. I will permit you to enter the outpost. But first, I must need beg your assistance. Help me and my knights bring this infernal impostor to justice. Oh my god. Can I not just go in? Why are you people so needy? The thrice damned heretic has murdered countless innocents and made a mockery of our laws. Hells take him and his Dravanian allies. I am told he makes for Snowcloak even now, intending to pass judgment upon yet another poor soul whom he has branded heretic. If we hurry, there may still be time to prevent further tragedy. Lend me your strength, Clive. Together, let us put an end to this impostor's heresy once and for all. Okay. Works for me. The only reason I am agreeing to this now is because I really want to just smack that guy in the face so hard. He's all the way over here at Snowcloak. And this over here is Behemoth's Domain. I think what they're supposed to be is every so often, I don't know how often, there's supposed to be like a really powerful and really big behemoth that appears over there. I've never gone over there. I really just don't have any desire to. Maybe one day I'll figure out what is over there, like, and show you a lot, but beyond that, I don't really think there's anything. Here we go. Okay, so you can either go up to here or you could talk to the person. I was like, why is there both? Okay. I was like, that doesn't make sense. I hope the game's not glitched. You needn't trouble so, my child. You needn't tremble so, my child. The righteous shall enjoy everlasting peace in Hallow's halls. Only the wicked. But why? Why must I die? By all that is holy, I swear to you, I have never questioned the teachings of Hallow. Maybe you should. Inquisitor, release the maid and come with us. My Lord Drama, what is the meaning of this interruption? You are aware that I am at present conducting an interrogation, are you not? Silence, villain. I name thee heretic, murderer of Inquisitor Guillaume and countless innocents. You are a traitor to Ishgard and to your own kith and kin. Your sins are beyond measure, beyond redemption. Ah, grave allegations indeed, but you will find your logic is flawed. How can I betray that which I owe no allegiance? No, Lord Dralmont, my conscience is quite clear, I assure you. I wonder, Can you say the same? You, whose hands are black with the blood of those who only sin was to question your nation's crazed crusade. You speak to me of Ishgardian innocence. Ha! All are complicit in these crimes, for all live their lives by the Archbishop's lies. But I know you will not hear me, deafened by dogma as you are. If you desire retribution, Lord Drama, then come. Let us see how Ishgardian steel fares against Dravanian fang and claw. So yeah, but I know he's the bad guy, but I kind of understand, because like, they do take their religion quite incredibly seriously. I'm going to oh, that actually reaches a lot farther than I thought. I'll show you Outburst real quick. See, it's a really cool ability. Alright, gonna put my dots back on you. Do you see, Heretic? You and your allies are no match for the might of Ishgard. How wrong you are, Ishgardian. I have been blessed with something. Come, my brothers, grant me strength to smite our enemies. Oh, okay. Oh, you are a big boy. Hello, big boy. But you look so cool, in all honesty. I don't see any other enemies yet. Oh, hey, and kill the wyvern that's currently showing up. Gotta make sure we keep the healers safe, if you want to call him a healer. Alright, why am I the main target? Garlemont, can you please take the attention? I'm letting Efrit continue attacking the main boss, that way he's still going down. Yeah! My glamours. Wait, you weren't really a dragon? Oh. Your plans lie in ruin, heretic. Choose your words wisely, for they will be your last. You may not recall the many Ishgardians I have sentenced, but the families of the dead will never forget. Blood has been repaid with blood, and for that I am content. My only regret is that you yet live. Can we just kill him? Be done with it, please? But your end is nigh, foreigner. The dragons within the stone vigil will rend you asunder, and when you are dead, white brimfront shall fall. There we go. Now he's dead. Defiant to the last. Leave the body for the crows. His ilk deserves not better. Clive, I must apologize for involving you in this sordid business. You should never have been asked to intervene in Ishgardian affairs of state. Rest assured, I have not forgotten the matter which first brought you into our midst. It's past time you were reunited with your airship. But this is not the place to discuss such matters. Pray visit me at Whitebrim Front and bring your associates. About bloody time. But yeah, as you can see, we're already almost level 53. Oh god, it's... Hey, we might even be level 70 by the time we're done with 5.0, which kind of sucks. But, oh well. Let's see what actions we get at level 45. Oh, nothing at 45. We get a trait? Nope. Oh. Well, that sucks. Oh well. Oh, Alpha no. Where have you been, Clive? Hmm? The false Inquisitor has been slain, has he? Well, yes. This was a tale always like to end in bloodshed. Though you have overcome the latest in a long line of unfortunate impediments, I would ask you not to revel in your victory just yet. We can celebrate once we have secured the Enterprise. Killjoy. Such a killjoy, I swear. Alphino is eager to enter the Stone Vigil. As I am sure you will agree, it is past time we enter the Stone Vigil. Pay Lord Drylamont a visit and remind him of his obligation to us. Sid and I will follow anon. Okay. We owe you all a great debt of gratitude. Had it not been for you, the heretic masquerading as Inquisitor Guillaume would still be among us, free to prey upon the innocent. I see now that I was a fool to dismiss your claims out of hand, but you must understand it seemed too much to hope that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn still lived, to say nothing of Master Garland. Never have I been happier to be proven wrong. Well, it is gratifying to know that someone has derived a measure of enjoyment from your error. Now, if you have no further objections, we would appreciate it if you would permit us to enter the Stone Vigil and retrieve our airship. Yes, of course. It is the very least I can do, given that you have all that you have done for us. But entering the outpost is the least of your concerns, I fear. You speak of the Dravanians that now hold the ruin. In part, yes. I should explain. Shortly after you first arrived, I had my men scour the old records. They confirmed that an abandoned airship had been seized by the soldiers garrisoned at the Stone Vigil in the days following the calamity. As far as we have been able to ascertain, it was still in their custody when the outpost was overrun by the dragons. Whether it was damaged or destroyed during the battle, I cannot say, nor can I give you any assurances it has not been removed in the intervening years. For far too long the ruin has served as a Dravanian foothold in Kurthis, from which they have struck out at us with depressing regularity. Though we have pushed them back behind the walls, we have as yet been unable to drive them out, and I cannot say when the situation will change, or how it will change. Forgive me, Lord Drylamont, but there is no guarantee that you will prevail. In any event, we have not the time to waste. We will secure our property without Ishgardian aid. You mean I will, not you, Alphino. I see. Well, that may be for the best. I will inform Sir Nathalion of your impending visit. May Halloum guide you, Scions. Yeah, may Halloum guide us. Oh god. Alrighty. And we finally have unlocked the level 41 dungeon. And these are the roulettes I talked about. After you get so far in the story, I think it's like literally after you beat the second dungeon, you get access to leveling roulette. I'm not going to use it. We're already over leveled too much. Hail, Clive. Lord Draumont has appraised me of the situation. You may enter the Stone Vigil whenever you so will. Alrighty, but I'm gonna cut the video a little early, cause Stone Vigil does take a hot minute, and there will be some long cutscenes in there. But I want to thank you guys for watching, and the next episode we'll be entering the Stone Vigil and continuing on with the story. But thank you for watching. I'll see y'all next time.